What is up, YouTube? So today I'm going to be giving my first impressions of Matthew Fraser'S 5-time fittest man on earth CrossFit champion new program with hybrid strength owned by Steffi Cohen. I'm very excited about this program. I'm coming from a powerlifting background and I need to be incorporating more cardio in my life. And I have only ever been coached by a powerlifting coach. I also write programs for myself and I coach other powerlifters, but it's good to, push yourself outside of your comfort zone with different sports. So I'm excited to be a part of his program. He just released it. And I am going to give my first impressions of the first, I think, week or two that he has in his app. So the program is on an app, which I know a lot of people have been saying that they've been having like huge issues with. A lot of the issues are coming from when they try to put in their weights that they've been using. When they start the workouts, it like deletes it and all that stuff. So they're trying to work out those bugs, but it's like, it's a new app. There's gonna be some issues. I haven't tried any of the workouts. I will try them a little bit later and put that in there, the first workout for you guys, so you can kind of see an idea. And yeah, so let's get into this. So day one, it says active, so that means you haven't done it, and then it has completed. So we'll click on day one. And he gives a warm-up, the main sets, accessory work, and then extra work you can do that is not a part of the initial program. Like if you got extra time or if you want to get in some extra work, he just puts that in there. So let's start with the warm-up. Let's see what this says. Here, I'll show you. When you have it laid out like this, you can't just click on this to see what you have to do. You have to click on the warm-up button, and then it gives instructions. So warm-up is a rounds of rowing, glute bridges, band pull-aparts, 10 single leg Romanian deadlifts. Now these warm-ups, I don't know if this is just to get if he wants you to do your normal warm-up and then this warm-up and then your main work, because this warm-up seems very small to me. I don't think if I did 3 rounds of this, I'd be fully warmed up. I need to stretch, I need to do all that other stuff. So I don't know if this is an actual full warm-up. You might want to do extra. For me, for powerlifting, I will warm up for 30 minutes before I even start working, and that's band pull-aparts, single leg squats and all that stuff, not single leg squats, these ones. My brain is blanking on what those are called, but I'll do booty work, warm up the glutes, warm up the quads, warm up the back. If I'm back squatting, you want to warm up the whole body. And okay, let's look at the main work. So this first workout for day one is legs, so squats, all that stuff. He has a pretty kind of, average rep scheme with weight, and he goes off of percentages, which is good for when it is to a big broad of people, it's good to go off of percentages. I personally like to prescribe RPE once my athletes get a little bit more used to going off of percentages, because I want them to learn their body, and I feel like you can progress faster when you do RPE. He has front squats in there, and then he has row intervals. And he talks about dampers. I don't know what a damper does or a damper means, so I kind of wish it would have explanations like that in there, because I'm sure a lot of people don't know what a damper on a machine is, what that even means. I kind of want to know the specifics of what it does, what different dampers do, stuff like that. And then he has a bench press on also the leg day Normally I split those up because I'll give bench its own day just because it's so taxing on the back. But he does have the percentage is pretty low and the reps pretty high, so you won't be doing a lot of weight anyway, so that's fine. Plate pinch bench press. Haven't done that in a long time. Got some bicep curls, abs. So he has like some rounds of 3 abs, which ab work is always great to put in near the end of your workout. And then his extra work is 10 legless rope climbs for time, which I'm sure a lot of the average people on this app probably won't be getting any legless rope climbs. That's something they'll have to work up to. So he doesn't say how to substitute legless rope climbs or how to work up to being able to do legless rope climbs, which I wish it did list in here how to kind of work yourself up into that, because I feel like that's a pretty extreme exercise that the average person, which is what his programming is for, wouldn't be able to do. Day 2. So my app just had an error. It's not giving me what I need to do for day 2 for warm up. It doesn't like list any, do this how many times. It's just row, dumbbell press, face pulls. So yeah. So that might be their app messing up. This app is a little difficult to figure out. You'll have to spend some time if you sign up playing around with the app, I think, before getting in your workouts, if you like knowing what you're going to be doing. Push press, strict press, 4 rounds, not for time. So yeah, he does have examples of how to do the workouts on here, which is good. Because some of these, if you're not used to doing them, or it's like has a weird name, it's like, it's not mainstream, everybody knows how to do. There's a lot of rower on here, a lot of spin bikes, assault bikes. So it's kind of hard to do this at like a normal gym, like a normal commercial gym, because commercial gyms aren't going to have a spin bike, or sandbags, stuff like that. He has sandbag carries in here. A lot of this is geared to people being at CrossFit gyms, which I wish there would be some like substitutions listed in here for people that don't have that kind of equipment. Cause like I know I've looked up CrossFit gyms and they are expensive, and you can only do, a lot of them only have open gyms for like 1 hour periods throughout the day, which is like, it's hard for people. One, you're spending a lot of money, and if you have your own program, you're not going to want to be going to the classes. And then their open gyms are so limited, a lot of people can't get to them. So it's hard to like find gyms that aren't commercial, like that have spin assault bikes that aren't CrossFit gyms. I know I go to a powerlifting gym sometimes, and they don't have an assault bike that really works. So yeah, and like a lot of places don't have rope climbs and stuff like that. So that is a bit more tricky and something to keep in mind. You might have to learn how to substitute on your own. I'm gonna try to do the first day workout in my room, in my tiny studio apartment gym. So I kind of give you an idea how I substitute some of his stuff. Like I won't be able to do the cardio stuff. I was gonna go for a run after to kind of substitute for the row, but it's raining, so I don't really want to do that. And it does look like a lot of his stuff, he has like the main work, like what a powerlifter would do, like back squats, front squats, bench press, but he also has like metcons in here, which makes sense for his CrossFit style, which that's where the equipment kind of comes into play, where it's hard to find some of this stuff at normal gyms. So it looks like you work out for 6 days a week and you rest on the 7th day. Personally, I like training 4 days a week. Like powerlifter style, a lot of it is like 4 days a week, but super taxing. So it'll be interesting to see how this program does on the body for me personally, and how that differs with powerlifting, stimulus wise. So that's something exciting, and I will kind of document for you. So yeah, there's a lot of snatch work in here, which again, commercial gyms won't have a snatch bar. So you gotta kind of be either in a powerlifting gym, a CrossFit gym to be able to use this. So now I will get into the first day of the workout and let's get a sweat on. Okay. Okay, y'all, so I just finished the squat portion of the workout. It was descaling in reps, upscaling in weight, so 10, 8, 6, 4 rep scheme, and then around 50-60% all the way to around 75%, with like at least a 2-minute rest in between. I think I cut my rest short just because like I recover faster, so, and I'm not trying to take forever with a workout, so I probably did about a minute and a half rest just when I felt like capable and ready to go. Also, I could have pushed the weight a little bit more, but I haven't lifted like seriously on a program for a while, so I wanted to keep it a little bit lighter, undershoot a little bit. Now I will say it is very hard for a person that hasn't been on a program before to go off of percentages because they don't know their max. So I wish there would have been a little explanation, like that's what's so great about RPE is it gives you an explanation of like, this is how it should feel. This is how many reps you should have left in your tank. Now, I've done a lot of RPE and percentage training, so I know like my body and what I am capable of, what each percentage feel like, stuff like that. But I feel like people that haven't done programming before wouldn't know that. So maybe give an explanation of like what each percentage should feel like, what each set should feel like, especially since you're gearing towards people that aren't like athletes or serious gym goers. They just kind of want to work out to be fit and healthy. But overall, I like the rep scheme. Pretty normal, like average rep scheme, nothing crazy. Now it's front squats. I will say the warm up, I definitely felt the glutes and quads firing from just that little like three round circuits. I don't have a rower or cardio equipment, so there's supposed to be a 1 minute of rowing before each of those circuits, or each of those round in the circuit. But since I don't have that, I just skipped it. I did some other warm-ups before I did his warm-up, and I wish he would have included like a stretching warm-up before the actual program, and a cool down stretching, because I know he doesn't just go into the gym and like do that 3 round and then jump right into it. Like, I'm sure he does a whole bunch of other stuff like before working out, which I wish he, like, not necessarily program it in, but just say, hey, you should do a general like stretching warm up before this warm up to get into the main workouts, because you probably have a wide range of like ages in here, like doing your programming, and like if you're really old, you gotta warm up more. But if you're younger, it's like easier to just jump right in it because you don't have all that wear and tear on your body. Whereas when you're older, you need to warm it up, give it some more love, take a little bit more time. So maybe just do that, explain how to do that and what to do to help people that don't really know out. So yeah, overall, good. I like it so far. Front squats, and then I think a little Metcon, which I'll see if I'll be able to do. Well, it's a row interval, so won't be able to do that. Let's see what it is. Yeah, so it's kind of just pacing for like short intervals. Maybe I'll do burpees or something to replace that cardio aspect. And then bench press, plate, pinch bench press, dumbbell, bicep curl, abs. So these front squats are kind of the last bit of the legs, and then it's upper body. All right, let's get into the front squats. holding it above me and coming down. In the programming, it's a little, like, logging it in, it's a little weird. It's supposed to be 4 by 15 reps, but there's no slot to put your weight. And then the reps, you can change it in there. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like a max amount of reps or if it's supposed to be the 15 reps for 4 sets. And then they just didn't put in a weight you can log in, or you're supposed to put that in the notes. I don't know, a little bit confusing there, but we're gonna give it a go. I'm starting off with 10 pounds. See how it goes. It says to pause at the top. So pause at top, 15 reps, rest 1 minute in between each set. So let's get into this and see how much weight I can do. 1, 2, 3, 15. So the place that it feels like it's working is this muscle right here. That good armpit fat muscle. I'm gonna try to jump up to 25 pounds. Might drop it on my face, we'll see. So I gotta rest a minute and then I will get into that. It feels a little shaky, but it's like, it's not bad. Bringing it down and pushing it up feels easy. It's the holding it that's the tricky part. Let's hope I don't drop this on myself. Oh shit. That was slipping so bad. I had to resituate because I was like, I can't drop this on my face. Ooh, that felt good. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to the 10 pounds because if I did the rest of the sets with this, there's only 2 more sets, but I would definitely drop that motherfucker on my face. I wish I had a weight in between 10 and 25 pounds, 15 pounds. I feel like that would be the perfect weight for me, but it's hard to jump 15 pounds with this kind of exercise. But back to the 10 pounds, let's get it. So much easier with 10 pounds. Since it's metal and my hands are so sweaty, it starts slipping up. But you're just gonna squeeze harder. It's like if you just went with yourself and then you feel your muscles working. Are we buff yet? Am I yacked? Okay, 1 more set of that. It's weird, when I press really hard with that, I can't lock out my arms. So weird. I don't know if you're supposed to lock out your arms with that, but I digress. So now it's dumbbell curls, pause at the top. I believe it's 15 reps, 1 minute rest in between. And then pick whatever weight you want, so. I suck at dumbbell curls, so I'll probably just do my dumbbells without any weight on them, which is 7 pounds each hand. So let's get into that, and then I might go for a run to make up for the Metcon I did not do. So I like the little pause at the top because sometimes you can get use momentum to really work your muscles and load it with more weight, but it's all you need is 7 pounds and just to hold it, be nice and controlled. My biceps are already burning, but I never do bicep work, so they're also not very strong weight-wise, just because I don't work them. But 7 pounds is a good weight to stay with. Tight. Yeah. Sometimes there needs summertime sadness. Gotta get those summertime gains. All right, now it is ab work. So on the menu today, let me in my phone. Okay, so for abs, 3 rounds of 20 V-ups, 30-second hollow hold or plank, 30 flutter kicks total. Okay, so 15 each foot. And then rest as needed between rounds. All right, last workout, last round, last set of the workout. There's also extra work for rope, 10 legless rope climbs for time. I might just throw in a few pull-ups to get that kind of like pulling, stimulate that pulling aspect of it for upper body. And my pull-ups suck, so I should work on those anyway. And then yeah, I'll see if I feel like running after this. It's kind of rainy, but I did get some new running shoes and I haven't tested them out yet, so I'm excited about that. All right, let's get into this and work. Like, the flutter kick and the plank and the hollow hold ain't nothing but a chicken wing. But like, 30 V-ups, my abs are not prepared for that. Like, there's first 30 in the first round, no dang problem, but second round, once I got to like 12, I was like, holy shit, my abs, they don't want to work anymore. So I might do the 10 pull-ups to give my abs some rest, and then I'll get into the last and final round and then decide if I want to go run. Down. 5 more to go. Y'all, so I think I'm gonna pass on the running because I'm so hungry. I have not eaten yet today. So when I looked up and did research about his program and kind of listened to what his goal was for this program and all that stuff, he said that it should last about an hour, hour and a half. It lasted me about 2 hours, probably a little bit more, because if I say I started at 2, then that was not including the warm-up, but I started his warm-up, not even my own warm-up, at 1:48, and then I got done with the ab work at 4:11, so a little over 2 hours. I feel like I took the amount of breaks I was supposed to, but also I live at home, yes, I obviously live at home, but I work out in my apartment, so that workout time doesn't include all the times I go to the bathroom because I drink so much water, and I'm sure if my abs core strength was stronger, I would have gotten through that quicker. I took a lot of breaks with that, but also I didn't even do the cardio portion of the workout. And I did the 10 pull-ups, but that didn't take very long. So I think if you're just beginning, it's more of 2 hours. He's the fittest, in CrossFit. He's the best in CrossFit. So obviously he's gonna get through a workout faster, just because he knows his pacing, he's more experienced, all that stuff falls into it. Also, so I don't think a newbie would go through it that quickly. You're gonna be looking at the program on your phone, you're gonna be looking at the description, trying to figure out what it means, all that stuff plays into how long you're in the gym. So if you want to get through the whole workout, I would carve out 2 hours. Obviously there's stuff you can cut out, the Metcon on the rower, you can cut that out, and that would cut down some time. You can cut out the ab work. Obviously not do the extra work and just kind of do the meat of it, but then I feel like you're not getting the full program you're paying for. So, you know, just some little tidbits there, but overall it's a well-structured program, pretty simple, which I think that was his intent. Like, it's nothing too like CrossFit. It's actually kind of like bodybuilder, powerlifting based. It's kind of like a nice mixture of all three of those, I would say. I enjoyed it. I come from a powerlifting background, like I said in the beginning of this video, so the lifting was very like normal to me. Felt like kind of a normal powerlifting program. Actually, in my powerlifting program, I do a whole lot more accessories. So his accessories more like, I never squat or bench on the same day. So that kind of took up, like, I would, you know, do something like the squats and front squats. I've done that many times before, but then after that, it'd be all like leg accessories and like warm up and cool down on a bike. So that's kind of like how a powerlifting program is set up. So this was more full body, which I think CrossFit more focuses on, is you're gonna hit every part of your body every single time you go into the gym. And sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. Like, if you are, you know, can't get into the gym as much, maybe that is more beneficial, because then if you only go like 3 times a week, you hit every part of your body part, and nothing is like, you don't hit bench like 2 times a week and then squats 1 time. Like, you can kind of balance it out more. So overall, I like the program. I'll keep you guys updated on, you know, maybe like a week after I've done it, because this was the first day. So, you know, a week after, maybe 2 weeks after, a month after. So let me know if, like, what kind of updates you want to see. If you want to see me, like, see how I progress and everything, kind of like give another review video, like, once I've done it longer, and can kind of like give feedback on like the results I'm seeing, if I think it's beneficial or if it's just kind of like, you know, another program. But I definitely need to start doing the cardio in it. Might run a little later. If I do, I will plug in a little video and you guys will know if I do. So that is all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love making fitness videos because that's where my heart is. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! I went and did a run.